Alright, I'm back. I fucking hate. I really want to just go back to my college dorm because I'm tired of people fucking interrupting when I'm trying to make videos. But, let's just get going, man. Noah gains Brendan's trust by flirting and pretending to be interested in what human meat tastes like. Like, she's trying to, like, soften him up, get on his good side, and we kind of see that throughout the movie. Brendan invites her to dinner and persuades her to taste a lavish meal containing human meat, which Noah pretends to appreciate. She later vomits in her cell, and I mean, if she didn't know about all this human meat stuff and he would have gave it to her, she probably wouldn't have vomited, but obviously, she literally just committed, like, cannibalism, so yeah, she's gonna throw up. Meanwhile, Brendan takes Molly away for harvesting. So yeah, now Molly's in the house, and that's probably a mistake on Brendan's part. You know, it really was to get these friends united together in this same building. Brendan invites Noah to another dinner, providing her with a pink dress as a gift, and this is like an official like dinner date pretty much between the two because they're starting to get closer. I mean, genuinely, the love is kind of there because she kind of was attracted to him from the start, but obviously she knows deep down this is a really shitty person. Before dinner, Brendan shows Noah a hidden compartment filled with items belonging to his victims, indicating he has abducted and murdered dozens of women before her. And you can kind of assume that because of like how rich this guy is. And Noah recognizes Molly's phone among the stolen victims' phones in one of the compartments, so now she realizes her friend is there with her, and she dragged her into all this, and it's kind of fucked up, honestly. She feels the guilt. He feeds Noah breast meat, which Brendan connotes as possibly tasting familiar, and I'm pretty sure that could possibly be Molly. I don't know. Following dinner, Noah persuades Brendan to have sex with her and let her perform fellatio on him. And this is where it all fucking goes down. She instead bites off his testicles. And what a crazy climax in this film. What a crazy, crazy high on this film. Bit his testicles off for a distraction. Like, things are getting psychotic in this movie. With Brendan injured but in pursuit, Noah helps Molly and Penny escape from their rooms, and now they must work together to fend off Brendan and get the hell out of this place. The three encounter Brendan in the kitchen and fight him, then escape into the woods with Brendan pursuing them with a gun. So now the chase ensues and the fight continues. In the meantime, before she was abducted, Molly had shared her location via phone with Paul. So now Paul shows up to this place. When he does not hear back from Molly, Paul follows the location and arrives at Brendan's house. And I wish he was a little bit more involved with like the final chase and like the final act. But he really wasn't. He was kind of just out there like, oh hell no, I'm not going to get involved. However, hearing gunshots fired by Brendan, Paul turns away, fearing for his life, and I'm kind of annoyed that he didn't try to, like, play hero. I think that would have made for a really cool, like, interesting ending. I don't know. But he kind of had, like, the black guy stereotype in the horror movies, like, nope, I'm not going out like this. In the woods, Noah, Molly, and Penny manage to attack him again, with Noah taking the gun and shooting Brendan dead. So now one of the threats is gone, Brendan, but we don't the only one that really realizes there's another threat present is Molly, or that there's another possible threat. Anne arrives at the house and finds Brendan's body. I mean, deep down, she did still kind of love him, like, despite being a victim. They fell for each other. He saved her pretty much from his own self. So Anne encounters Noah in the woods and tries to strangle her, but Noah stabs Anne in the neck with car keys. And oh my goodness, this next moment was just so, like, powerful in this movie. As Anne recovers and attempts to strangle Noah again, Molly bludgeons Anne with a shovel, like, literally beats the Sam hell out of her. And they didn't really show the gore, which is fine, but yeah, let's see. As she and Molly relax at last, Noah receives a text from a man she went out with at the beginning of the film. So we could see like a fresh 2? Maybe? I don't know. I guess the antagonist kind of died, but that would be kind of cool. They're kind of like pointing at like a sequel, honestly, with stuff like that at the ending. Or either that or it's just like an ominous kind of strategy. And I didn't see the mid-credits scene, but I saw people talking about it after the film. So, a mid-credits scene depicts 5 of Brendan's clients in a white room, seated at a table with bleeding human meat at the center. A satanic symbol is displayed during the end credits, indicating that Brendan and his clients are part of a satanic organization. And I guess that's just like the final kick, the final twist of the movie. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the movie. The movie ends, and yeah, let's just talk about the critical reception, and then we can get out of here. So, 82%, 202 critics were positive, 7.1 out of 10. Quite a bit of people liked this movie. As gripping as it is upsetting, Fresh makes a provocative meal out of the horror of modern dating. Really, dude. 6.7 out of 10 on Metacritic, 34 critics, generally favorable for a lot of critics. You know, the portrayal of modern dating across the horror genre is authentic and realistic. You know, the chemistry of Daisy Edgar Jones and Sebastian Stan was great. A couple highlights here I'm going to note. Mimi Cave and Powell Pogorzelski successfully managed to provide a horror movie that balances between romance and gore. The movie takes a fresh approach to the horror genre through its handle of horror and comedy elements. And yeah, Stan was great in this movie. 4 out of 5 on the Irish Times. You know, the performance of the cast was great. The feminist approach of the movie across the mental trust and friendship provided between the mental characters was really cool to see. 3 out of 4 for Thomas Lafley. Cave and Pogorzelski skillfully create a satirical movie through its use of humor and gore. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I really like this movie. I would suggest it. I know this review's kind of, I don't know. It's got a really slow build up, but once everything happens, it's all worth it. And I'd recommend this movie, personally. It's not amazing. It's not one of the best horror movies I've seen. But I mean, for like an exclusive, standalone Hulu film, not to hate on Hulu, but I mean, I don't know. They've kind of had some rough movies on there. I mean, obviously, we've seen like Hellraiser and Prey, but those are like big time franchises that kind of got rejuvenated on the platform. But I mean, for Hulu, I think this is really good, honestly. A really cool approach, a really interesting plot. I mean, the acting was good. Some moments were kind of slow. I just don't have much to say, guys. I'm out. See you guys for the Dexter review. And if the NBA Finals game is good tonight, which I'm really excited for, I will be talking about that. Should be able to stream sometime today as well.